Okay, this is number three. It's not a very long one, but this one is where we are going to basically change a few things around. We need to make a folder to put in a copy of mail stationery in case we make a mistake. So, need to create a new folder, and this folder we need to call it Original Mail. Now, we need to make this simply because I don't want to be responsible if you make a right muck up of your mail. If you've got a copy of it, it's easy to drop it back in. So there we are. Now let's show you how to get into the bones of Mac Mail. We need Macintosh hard drive, and there we are, Macintosh HD. I don't know what yours is called. We need library, then we need application support, Apple, and then mail. Right, and we're going to copy this mail folder. Don't go any further than that. Leave it as it is. So we need to right click or control click and copy mail. Go back to our project folder, mail templates, that folder you made there, original mail, paste the item. That's good because that's in there, that's saved. We're not going to touch that at all, just in case we have a problem. So let's go a little bit further. Mail, stationery, Apple, contents, resources, and these are all the categories within mail. So if we have a look within mail, open mail up and just have a look, I'll just create new message and then show stationery. Here's all the categories here: favorites, birthday, announcements, photos, stationery, sentiments. Okay, we're going to be working on the stationery one. The one we're interested in the most is Sand Dollar. This is the one we are going to change around. So what we'll do is let's basically make a copy of that Sand Dollar one, which is in the stationery. So if we click stationery, contents, resources, and if you scroll down, you'll find one in there called sanddollar.stationery, and there it is. So we want a copy of that. So if we right click or control click, copy. Okay, and we'll put that into, just put it in the folder here in your mail stationery. So paste item, and there it is, it's in there. So that's the one we're going to change, the one we've just put in our project folder. It's the one where anything we make a change on will be made there for now. So let's have a look inside the package contents within the main one. So let's show package contents, resources, and here we have them. Now to get into that folder, remember, right click, control click, show package contents, and then contents, resources. And here are all the images. And these images here, every single one, you'll see they're all named. Now we have to name our images exactly the same as this. Otherwise it just won't work. We've also got a HTML folder up there. So I've just gone through all of those images. So what the first thing we're going to do is name our images within our Mac template, well, within our optimized images. So let's crack on with that. Right, so we'll go into our optimized images, and there they are. There's our images. So let's change all of these accordingly. Everything is case sensitive. If there's an underscore there, it needs to go in. These are all in lowercase, but they've all got, apart from the thumbnail, they're all JPEGs. The thumbnail is a .png. So remember that. So let's go for the center one, which is, they call it BG underscore letter in the main one. That's that one done. The next one we're going to is the background. You remember we made a background? We called ours BG, so we need to change that to BG underscore pattern. Make sure you watch the case sensitivity of this, it's most important. Okay, that one's done. Next one we got is the bottom JPEG, which is number 3 mail underscore template underscore 03. There we are, bottom. We'll just call that one bottom, change it to bottom. JPG. Okay. Now if we scroll down, we should find the top one, the last one, which will be down here, and that's called top. And ours is called mail underscore template underscore 01. Change that to top.jpg. Okay, that's all done on that side. So what we'll need to do now is have a look at the size of our files within Photoshop. So if you right click on the top JPG and open up Photoshop, and have a look image size, and we're interested in the size of this. It's at 162. That's the size that we sliced it at for the height. So bring up text editor and basically type in top 162 for the height of this particular slice. Once you've done that, we'll need to bring up the bottom slice. This is most important we do this because it's all part of actually sticking this into the HTML side. Don't worry about that, that's easy. Let's close that down and let's open up the bottom.jpg within our optimized folder. Photoshop, the bottom one. Okay, once again, image size, and jot down this size. This one's at 120, so we need 120 for size, so put bottom 120. Okay, that's that bit done. Now we're finished with Photoshop, so we can basically close this down and hide Photoshop away. The next bit we're actually going to do is put these images within our $SAN copy in our project folder. So let's do that. Let's get these images into our project folder here. We'll just double check everything's okay with it. So here we have it. We should have the project folder up here. So we're just going to, here it is, the $SAN. This is the copy one that we actually made. So open it up and basically have a look at all these images that are actually there, because we're going to replace those, all of those images, and they're in our optimized folder. So if we click on the optimized folder, images, and there they are. Right, so we need all 5 of these items. So right click, copy 5 items. Okay, and we'll slip them in here, resources, right click and paste items. And you should have to click this 5 times because we're replacing 5 images. Replace, 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 replace. Okay, they're all in there. If you have a look, there they are. Every single one of them's in there. Every single one that we want. Okay, that's it. There's all the files. We'll be working on this HTML file soon, showing you just how to change it in Text Wrangler. Anyway, thanks for looking. I'll be back with part 4 in a while. Take care. Bye-bye.